Yo, what's going on? Tracks and Tactics, Robert Bruce in the building. Star-studded lineup today. You know what I mean? Let me start over that way.
Done on Relic the Done. You ain't know the vibes. Beard is strong. I know what else to say, but you know the vibes. We inside.
I had to let it breathe a little bit. And next to him,
J-Dubs.
J-Dubs. J-Dubs.
First one, that's the new one.
J-Dubs.
New one.
just plain and simple J does. You don't talk too much.
Wow. I like that though. I can't lie. I just never heard it before.
Yeah.
J-Trebs in 2 weeks, yeah?
All right, cool. No.
No. We're not going with that one. We're not going with that one. We're not going with that one.
Calm down.
And next to him, to my left,
Jordan. Just Jordan.
Plain and
That's it.
Just
Plain
Jordan.
and simple. Nice and plain.
We need some of that, you know, because I can't lie. Me with my extravagant name, Scully with his extravagant like AKAs and stuff. You know, we need just
Big school.
Jordan.
Literally.
And then
J Dubs. Let's start with you, though, man.
what? Introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, Mr. Robert Bruce. Come on, you know the vibes. I'm just ready to get in.
I hear it.
Get in.
I mean, your season's done, so I hear
Yeah,
it.
exactly. This week,
7 games, no game this week.
Oh my
the
god,
easiest week has been to come to the podcast because like
you ain't got packed in.
I ain't got to defend nothing.
Yep.
I ain't got to live through no.
I mean,
pain.
there's been rumors that man are scrapping on the yard.
And let them scrap, man. People with a black eye next game. I want to see some of that passion.
I wonder who scrapped though.
Who do you reckon it was?
Probably
Bruno
Matt,
and someone.
Yeah, probably Bruno. Bruno probably be
Bruno.
respect because and someone who just sparks me. Shut up, man.
Bruno and Maguire.
No, actually, Ronaldo and Maguire. That
I
one.
think it might be someone like McTominay and Bruno.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
more credible.
yeah.
Like one of the only people in the team right now that will be like, yo, pattern up, what you doing? Everyone else is mentally, they've checked out. Or
Yeah.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
the Lingards are basically in
He's
West
on
Ham.
his way
Like,
out.
he don't
He's on
care
his
no
way out.
more. Rest of them don't really care. Like, I just think it was a passion merchant.
It has to be
Yeah,
McTominay.
McTominay and Bruno.
The Tom
And
one.
Bruno.
Luke Shaw?
Nah, he don't care, man. He don't care. He's got BBL.
He's not frightened.
Oh, no,
He's not
no,
frightened of this.
So yeah. So anyway,
Why did you say he got a BBL though? That was
you man called him Luke
That was
Porg. Don't piss me off.
sure, man. Eric Ten Hag's gonna whip you into shape next year, bro. Trust me.
I actually like Luke Shaw. That's the thing. I think he's actually very hard.
Decent
Yeah,
player once.
I think he's hard done by.
Fit, he's a decent player.
Yeah, but more time he
plays
just
well
likes
for
to
England,
chill off.
man. He plays well for England. Just leave it at that.
Porg is a brazy nickname.
That's Scully, bro, and Alex. Actually, to be fair,
It's so out of order. They be bullying guys. But FA Cup final, let's jump straight in. Did you watch it?
No.
You didn't watch it?
it's too much ops. Why would I watch that?
I watched it. You know how I
watched
watched
it,
it as well? I said, you know what? We've been in so many finals recently. I just feel like kicking back. It was a sunny day. So, obviously, I just went to the park. Chilled. Had a couple drinks. Just had my phone against my Birkenstocks.
It must be
chilled.
nice being
This is why I can't be around Liverpool fans.
Oh,
You're not
my
serious.
goodness.
You're
I
really
hate
not
all of
serious.
them.
You're not serious.
Man went to the park and watched the FA Cup final on his phone like it's casual.
Yeah,
Another
that's
final in a few
normal.
weeks.
This is calm. Yeah, you know, Chelsea.
We're gonna go all out for the Champions
Yeah.
League. The FA Cup, we'll just go to the park.
I mean, it is Chelsea. Chelsea did not win English Cup finals.
You know what?
Trash
I
youths.
was a bit worried Salah kept coming off and that. A bit worried, but we had
Is Chelsea Liverpool's kryptonite, star-wise?
They used to be, not anymore though. They're not. I don't think they're. It's weird. They're not built like that anymore. It's like they don't. Remember how they always used to have like a world-class player that would be the terrorist on a day. Even if you play good enough, Hazard's gonna do something mad, or Diego Costa's gonna do something mad. Fabregas are gonna do something mad. Juan Mata's gonna do something. They've always had that about them since like 04, but now they don't have that. And with Roman gone as well, I feel like they were just super rattled. They were super rattled. They couldn't hack it.
But what did you think about the game when it went to penalties? Do you reckon you guys were gonna bring it home? Did you always think you were gonna come out of that game with the FA Cup or nah?
I had no fear in my heart.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Stop lying.
It's mad. No, because you've got to think, we've got Van Dijk at the back. When Van Dijk came off,
It's penalties, bruv. It's not penalties.
Van Dijk can
Van
bang
Dijk
a
can't say
pen, though.
penalties.
Like, he can
Like-
bang one though.
No, the reason why I even
Yeah.
said Van Dijk is because after Van Dijk, after Matip, after Konate, after Robertson and Trent, you've got to deal with the best goalkeeper in the world. So it's like until you're right in front of goal, and it looks like Alisson's shaky, I'm literally not worried.
I hate that he's not wrong though. That's what's pissing me off.
You know what he said
Like,
was
he's
so
actually
accurate.
not wrong.
Very
That's why
accurate.
I
It's
hate
very
it.
accurate.
So like man will have 1-on-1, and I'm like,
What, you're that confident?
Oh my God.
It's like pro clubs. Remember pro clubs back in the day when you would get the youth with the afro, the pink afro, black.
Yeah.
Mad long.
It's mad racist. His name is Niger.
7'5", and his pace is 199. It's like that at the moment.
long.
We're fake.
Very
We're
long.
so fake.
That is nuts. Chelsea had chances though.
had
I was a
bare
little bit
chances.
surprised the way they got chances in that. So
No, but for me, the way Liverpool set up right now is we have this dynamic attack, but the cost of that is we give a lot of opportunities, and of course with like the high line and stuff, we play that way. So it looks like half of the time it's like, yeah, they've created a brilliant chance. The other half is like we play that way. So the offside happens, the offside trap happens, and it's like, yeah, normally if you beat that, then you could have a little joy. And that's what happens when we normally play against teams like Real Madrid or a team like Tottenham, because I think they've probably got the best counter attack in the league.
one of Tottenham.
They have. I think they got
one
it.
of,
I think they got
it's
it.
top 2 or 3.
Kane and Son.
Because Kane and Son, they're just, it's
And
two
Kulinevsky
world-class
as well.
players, like just vibes in all the time. And if you give them that space, they're just going to take the piss.
That's a fair shout, innit? That is a fair shout. Really, we give it to them.
Listen, bro.
We'll get to Spurs anyway.
No, we won't. You don't have to. You don't have to, still.
Is the FA Cup important?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
You know what? All of this is contextual for me, because you can ask any of the Arsenal man around me. I've always been like, oh, yeah, I hear it, you won the FA Cup, but for you lot, what's missing right now is the Prem and the Champions League. For us, it was the Prem until we won it. The Champions League, we win it now, and it's like...
Don't do
we won
that.
it, but
Don't
it's
do
a
that.
it's literally
He's
a
right
number
though.
now.
You have to say
It's
he's
a
right.
number
Relegate.
now, bro.
Hey,
It's-
unfortunately, he's right.
It's a number now. So,
That's
like,
nuts.
I feel like all aims are relative. And right now, what I wanted this season is to make the season special, we needed a treble, or like obviously the quad is like the best thing we can get.
Can we stop saying that word, please?
I don't think it's happening. I've
trying to
already
speak
mentally
it into
checked out.
existence, isn't he?
But yeah, you have to say like we're competing for the quad here, not just like the treble. So the treble, but the FA Cup was really important for me because we haven't seen us win that since 2006.
I'm gonna be so real. I feel like everyone loved the FA Cup until Arsenal started winning it bare.
This is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
People
And
say when
then-
Arsenal started winning it,
Everyone's like, oh, the
they're
magic of the
picking
FA
up-
Cup's gone. No, it's not. It's still hate. You just hate us. You lot
They
are
were looking
such
at our run.
bastards.
They were looking at our last run. Our last run was scummy.
We got what, 4? We got 4 and 5? Or
No, as in the teams. So
Or
when
3
we
and 5?
last won it,
Yeah.
when we beat, what was it, the Chelsea, Man City semi-final, final. Before that, if you look at the teams, it was nasty.
I don't
Like
care.
League 1, League 2.
That's
So
fine.
that's why they were saying that, it's nothing.
That's
That's
why they
there's nothing
didn't wanna
cut.
give it
So
to us.
that's why you weren't giving it to us.
Listen.
That's the reason why.
14.
Can I just give you one
14.
context? One context that
Yeah,
you
go
lot
for it.
aren't considering, is the fact that, bro, the last major title you man won was the Invincibles.
I know.
So
you have
for
to remind me.
For like the Invincibles, for me, the Invincible
Guess
Cup,
so.
that win was definitely on the same like stature as a Champions League in
When?
terms of like levels.
You're talking about our first FA Cup after the drought,
No, I'm
No, we're talking
I'm
about
saying
the
like
Premier
the
League. Us
Golden
winning the-
Premier League.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
The
yeah.
unbeaten season. It's
which
on
no
that
one's
level.
ever doing, by the way.
It's like a mad achievement. So for you lot to go from that to okay, we've won
Celebrating
the FA Cup,
that.
we won the
I
FA
think
Cup,
this is why
won the FA
people
Cup.
are a bit.
No. They just
you
don't like
lot
us.
should be
Because we'll win a
us.
game to get to the Champions League, and then, they're celebrating like they won the league. Suck your mum. Let us celebrate. We ain't been in the Champions League for what, 6 years?
No, but the maddest thing is now, those same people that were cussing us are now.
Bro, do you remember when Henry Wenger said, getting fourth is like a trophy?
Yeah.
And United fans,
Yeah.
Now, trophy? Now
now-
you man are slutting for it.
Now-
Slutting for it. Legs open.
Now-
You man would suck to get top 4, blood. Stop it.
It's true.
Stop it.
Man's
Wolves,
fire
stop it. Yeah.
The face I'm
Yeah, 100. I put that face in the edit, blood. You man would do that for top 4. So don't come at my team. God, listen. Anyway, continue, because I'll just sidetrack. Continue, because I'll just go mad.
Yeah, man. It's
On
literally
them
the
mad
standards of the
tangents.
cup. It's all relative. So
Yeah.
when Leicester won it like last season, it was like raw, like sick. They've won a cup. You're not expecting them man to win anything, even a Prem.
No, I think it was best when Wigan won, because they packed City.
Yeah,
That was
that
great.
was
That was
good.
good.
They
That
packed
one
City
was
2
good.
years in a row as well.
That was
That was
That one was
great.
good.
Yeah, man, I really loved that FA Cup final.
What are we saying? RJ versus Trent. Can we talk on that? Can we talk?
Listen,
on that?
let's talk because it's still James. It's still Rhys James.
I feel like Trent had a great game.
Trent
Do you know what it is about? You know what it is about Trent? Yeah.
Trent played well still.
What? Of course he did because he's top 3 right backs in the world.
Trent played but
Yes.
out of the
But the
two,
thing
I'd say
about
he played better.
No, but this is the thing about
Yesterday.
Trent. Why the reason why people pick Trent over James is because Trent will do something mad. Like, see that outside foot
Outside
pass,
football.
bro.
What?
That was insanity. He does that at least 3 times a game, and
got it
that's
in his
why.
locker, innit? He's got it in
And that's
his locker.
why people will say Trent over James. But if you look at the overall game,
Yeah.
and for over 90 minutes, James plays not much better, but plays as good as Trent does, and he defends better, and he's better one-to-one defending. It's simple as that.
We were
Right,
talking
it's
about.
kind of true. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's kind of true because when you listen to, say, like the commentary and how they talk about Reece James to Trent, it's a totally different world. Totally different world.
You know what?
And it's like, what are you not watching? Like,
Yeah.
you're watching the same game, but
Yeah.
what are you not watching?
It's because it's the Hollywood stuff that Trent does, and he does it all the
But
time.
he does it every week. So
Yeah,
it's
100%.
just- That's the norm.
That's
That's the
yeah.
norm.
That's
So
his
it's not even
normal
a thing
level.
of
His
like,
consistency.
His
normal
cons-
level.
yeah,
Output,
yeah.
man.
But defending,
nuts.
Like I love Reece James. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
and
I love this player.
I like Trent.
But for me, when you look at Chelsea's system, majority of the time they're playing 5 at the back.
Right.
They're playing 5 at the back. James has that space. He's afforded a lot of space to.
Are you really talking about
do his
systems?
thing. I am. You have to.
oh, don't
Don't talk about systems because Trent in another system, he's getting packed.
I totally agree.
Okay, cool.
I totally
Alright,
agree.
fair
I
enough.
can concede that. But if we're talking about right now and what they're capable of, I feel like James is capable that much more of attacking and being more sound defensively because of the way Chelsea is set up.
Set up. Okay.
With Trent, it's like he's primarily exposed.
But the
So
thing is,
I-
with Trent, I think he would be, how good he is, I think a team would set up to suit him.
That's what Klopp
Yeah.
did.
They
You
would
have to.
We would have to.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you can be so technically efficient in everything.
Yeah.
And then what? You're going to play him at a detriment.
Yeah, no, there's no
Can't
point.
do that.
There's no
That
point.
makes no
If
sense.
your
Yeah.
team is taking into consideration the right back and we have to play through our right back to play our ultimate game, that is a mad thing because how can a right back have such influence on
and
the
to
game?
have-
I mean, that was Arsenal
just
for a
shows
bit
how
of
good he
Tierney,
is,
to
though.
be
You've
fair.
got to think,
Shows how good he
we've
is.
got.
Yeah.
I would say we've got about 7 or 8 world-class players in this team.
All right,
Like,
let-
easy to say.
Name
Salah,
him.
Let's name
Sal-
it.
no,
Name
no.
it.
Okay,
Alisson, Salah,
Mane,
Fabinho.
Alisson, Fabinho, Mane, Van Dijk,
I wouldn't say
Robertson,
Mane.
and Trent. Mane
I wouldn't
is.
say
Wouldn't say money.
I would.
But I got a thing against Mane. So
I could.
I
Also
think he's
say
a
Diaz.
dirty player.
I could also
yeah,
say
yeah.
Diaz.
I wouldn't say
as
Diaz
well.
either.
Diaz loading.
Yeah,
He's
loaded.
really good though. He's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
Yeah, like comfortably, we've got like 7 or 8. And
You got
Thiago
about
as
you got
well.
about
Thiago, yeah.
Bro,
you got about 6. You got 6.
we
You got
7
6 steady ones.
Yeah,
and
6
there's
steady ones and there's a couple
ways
That are
like-
loaded as well.
Like Fabinho, Alisson, Trent, Salah.
Robertson, Salah,
Those 4 are like
And Van Dijk.
Van
a
Dijk.
Van
lot
Dijk.
of, a lot
Those
of them
5
players
are
walk into
confirmed.
any
What
team.
about Thiago? Because he was world.
I think he's world class. I think Thiago's world class.
There's still spotlight.
He's plateauing though, but he's world class. But he's plateauing. He's plateauing. But he's
If
world
I
class.
wanted to push the agenda, I'd slap in Henderson's name there.
Nah,
But
we don't
I'm not
wanna
gonna.
push
I'm
the
not gonna
agenda.
do that.
He's the
Take
greatest
over
captain of all time.
Greatest captain.
I don't wanna hear that.
He's the greatest captain,
I don't
bro.
want to hear that.
What's he doing?
I don't want to hear that.
Large up Henderson. I would take Henderson at Arsenal just so he can talk in the fucking changing room. I can't lie because them youths need guidance.
You
This
know
is what Arsenal are missing.
Top 4, 5 years ago, if you had Henderson.
If you had Henderson, it's true.
Them youths
Definitely
need guidance,
missing.
man.
5 years ago, you would
They need that passion, blood. They need that.
Before we move on from the FA Cup final, Thomas Tuchel, how long does he last at Chelsea? Because really and truly, like,
No, he's got life.
he's got life after that
Roman-
Champions League.
No, after Roman left, he's got life.
Yeah, I don't feel like the new board want to come in
They want
and mash up
stability.
they need stability.
But
I
how
don't
long
think
do
he's
he
done.
wants to stay there?
Probably about 2 more years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say season and a half, maybe 2 more. Yeah.
He might. I
They're
think he
long
might go
until the
back
balls
and,
fall off, I think.
and do a thing.
'Cause where is he
with
gonna go?
Bayern.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
where's he
balls
gonna?
fall off.
Because PSG is looking like Conte. I don't think Conte's gonna leave, but they're saying Conte. Ancelotti's not
Just come
leaving.
from there, so he ain't
Exactly.
going back there.
He ain't going back.
But then they're saying Poch might go back to Spurs if thing goes, so you never know.
He is.
But
know.
there's nowhere. I was listening to the Athletic podcast the other day, right? And they were just saying how the Premier League is the best league in the world, bro. And if you're a manager who wants to compete and actually have exciting games and really test yourself, there's nowhere else to go but
Prem
be
is
in the
where you
Prem.
have to be.
You
You
have to
think
be
you're gonna
here.
get the budget in most, like, say, 15 out of the 20 teams, you're going to get a decent budget.
100%.
So you're going to be able to buy, whereas say like them going to say Marseille,
Yeah.
you're not going to get that budget.
Not at
You're
all.
gonna get like
You're playing with French.
like at Everton.
but-
Say like at Everton. This is mad, but an Everton, you're not going to get the budget that you're going to get at Marseille.
Exactly.
It's not
And then man was fighting on
It's not going to be
relegation.
the same. But I
Can
think
I just
that
add
Marseille
to that?
team would compete with a lot of the teams. In
You think?
Okay.
I think they would. Yeah,
I think a lot of those teams, like when we go and play these teams in Europe, we don't look like we're the best teams in.
Yeah, because
Do you understand what I mean?
we will be dominating. We should be dominating Europa League. Like the Leicester levels should be dominating Europa League. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So, well, the Man United levels and that as well.
No, you man are conference. Don't even put yourself.
But
in
it
that
might
level.
even be Conference League.
No, you man are
We
conference.
might
Don't even
conference-
put yourself in that. No
Europa
more.
Conference League, bro.
Crazy.
But let's,
I need to see Ronaldo playing on AstroTurf. I need to see it against Plumbers. I need it.
versus FC Utah and them.
Yeah.
if we go into Europa Conference League, yeah, I think
Aye.
Ronaldo shouldn't
gone.
play. Like he shouldn't grace that league. Like,
he should be staying at home.
No, you know
Honestly,
Ronaldo
stay at
probably
home.
costs more than that whole that stadium and stuff.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's not.
Ronaldo would
His
be
net
turning up
worth,
to the
I need
stadium
that,
thinking, if I lose, I'm just gonna buy this club.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it.
I need that though. I need that.
Let's take a slight pivot though. Top title race. Man City almost lost today. Almost 2 goals down.
Grealish, my
2-0.
guy.
Jared Bowen.
Jared Bowen.
Bowen's.
Bowen for England.
I can't lie, I'll be so real, yeah. Bowen's looking like Saka. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm having that right wing still in the World Cup. That's mine's. That's mine.
I don't think he's going to get it though.
No, I don't think he will. I feel
don't think he-
like Southgate likes Saka,
There's a
innit?
team by
No, not even that. I don't think he's going to get in the team.
He has
like
to.
in the squad, bro. So Harvey Barnes would have been in that. Like,
But
there's
he's-
many people that you can put in there, and bro, he's not.
He has to go.
No, but think
He
about
actually
it.
has to go.
He has to be on hot form from August till they break up.
Yeah,
For then, he has
Right.
to be on hot
This
form.
is the thing.
Right.
If
He's not
it
on
was
hot
this
form.
summer,
It's
if it
scary,
was this
yeah.
summer,
He's
he might
definitely
be going.
Yeah,
100.
yes,
Oh,
you know.
100.
If Rashford gets in that England team over Bowen, I'm slapping somebody. I don't know who I'm gonna slap, but it will be someone that will get slapped.
Someone
Because it's not fair.
Someone's got to hold
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not fair. Because Bowen right now, Bowen is he's first name on the team sheet.
Bowen is so incredible. My only fear is that, like, yeah, there is definitely a selection bias when it comes to England. I think Southgate has changed this as well. But what I was thinking, yeah, like, say we're playing Brazil or someone, are we really gonna trust Bowen to give like their defense more problems than Saka, especially in like one-on-one?
Who they got left by? What, Lodi?
situations? Yeah,
I think Bowen can have Lodi. I think Bowen
Bowen's
can have
good
Lodi.
enough to be in the squad. Like, let's not talk about him starting,
Yeah.
but just being in the squad. I don't think he's gonna get in the squad.
You don't think
and
he'll
that's
get
just
in the
a
squad?
bias.
Really?
I
That's
think he
just off
should
the
go ahead
bias.
of
It's
Harvey
unfortunate.
Barnes. I think he should.
Harvey
go ahead
Barnes
of
scored 2 today. So do you know what I mean? So
feel like-
like Harvey Barnes is loading slowly.
So you,
Ah,
no, but before his injury, he was playing well. Like Barnes was playing well before. his injury.
Harvey's on the left as well. So
you know,
there's-
England have got bare relegation, man. Like
does that
relegation
mean?
slappers, like Mason relegation. That's my nickname for him. Bro.
Who?
He slaps up relegation teams.
You're so
He
stupid.
slaps up relegation teams, and when it comes to the real
the
situation,
real go missing.
Mason Mount,
goes
yeah.
Go
missing,
missing.
like, terribly. Like,
he got missing yesterday. I watched it in
Yeah,
brief
yeah, yeah.
bits.
he
I heard he
was
went
playing
missing.
decent, but
He missed the pen as well.
He missed the pen. He had like opportunities where he could have buried it, and he doesn't have that in
He
him.
melted.
He ain't got that dog.
I'm
in him.
hearing what? Like he's lost his last 4 or 5 Wembley.
No,
six.
Last 6.
man.
Is it 6?
Six.
I
He
tried
might
to
be
be
a
nice,
jinx.
bro.
No, it's 6, Rob. I remember.
Hey,
6
man.
Wembley finals.
Hey man.
Playoff final, FA Cup, League Cup,
Oh my
FA Cup.
goodness. I was
Aye.
at that playoff final as well, bro.
Yeah, free.
But we've really gone on tangent though. But back to
Yeah.
sorry, my bad.
Just on a quick one, Man City or Liverpool for the title?
Man City, man.
City.
It has to be City. If it's not Liverpool, if it's Liverpool, I'll slip my wrist. I'll be so real. I can't do it, man. I can't.
That's
I can't do it,
sad,
man.
bro.
I can't do it.
I hear it.
I really can't,
I
man.
hear it.
I follow too much Liverpool fans on the timeline. I really got half of you muted.
Bro, you could
Like-
just what I do whenever there's a mad thing, I just delete the app.
No, I can't. I need Twitter, man. I just muted them. Like, you see Daniel, he muted, bro. Vans, you're next. I can't lie. I can't do this, man.
Liverpool fans are gonna make it hell.
Hell.
Live in hell.
Horrible.
Oh, fuck.
This
And
is
you
why I
think-
need City. I need City to. I need.
lie.
Yo, and then the week after they got the
The-
Champions
the
League
prospect
final.
of that.
Hey,
Nah, listen. That
Crazy.
final will. That will.
wouldn't watch it.
Listen.
wouldn't
After
watch
that game, I'll either be an atheist or be the most devout person in the world. Because if Liverpool win, God cannot be real. If Real Madrid win, God has to be real. He has to.
See when Kaka done the
He has to.
I belong to
Jesus,
Jesus.
yeah.
I didn't go to church for time. I was like, yo. If that's Kaka's boy, that's not.
If that's Kaka's, I can't, man. I can't. But no, Liverpool can't get the treble, man. They can't.
So Liverpool, no, you don't think they can? Like, who have City got last?
Aston Villa, and they haven't
Aston
beaten them
Villa.
since 2005.
Gerrard ain't doing nothing, man.
They're pulling out all the overs.
Gerrard ain't doing nothing, man.
At the Etihad,
We've
City
got
won't allow it.
I read somewhere today Gerrard's going to start himself.
I put bare Liverpool passion in him.
Nah, bro, he's got to start his 08 or 09 version of himself.
Him, Coutinho, and
ultimate team thing, bro. Like,
yeah,
he's
and
the-
Ramsey.
Coutinho's all signed and that.
Yeah, 20 mil, innit? Yeah.
That's a good signing for Aston
Good
Villa, to be
signing.
fair.
Really good signing.
I'm surprised he came and did like actually did bits. Like I was
Yeah.
expecting him
It
to
definitely
be.
Gerrard that spoke to him like, look,
Yeah.
Coutinho, like, I like him.
Remember who you are. bro.
Yeah.
Pattern up. Literally pattern
Bro.
up.
Yeah.
But this is the thing.
And they re-signed Ramsey till 2026, which is really good.
That's a really
'Cause I
good
really wanted him. I
contract.
can't lie.
He's good.
He won that Players Player of the Year, didn't he?
Speaking about things that Arsenal fans want,
Oh Jesus Christ!
we had to get there.
Yeah, never.
We had to get there.
Let's get it over and done with.
Yeah, for
If
real, come
my
quick.
man doesn't get sent off, do you think the game ends how it ends?
Probably ends in a draw. Or we lose 1-0.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah. I'll be so real. Rob Holding, you're an idiot. You've been an idiot.
Thought he was the smart one out of
Yeah,
them.
no,
Can't
you're an
lie.
idiot.
Genuinely thought he was the smart one. You know, like them man
Nah.
there where it's like, all right, I'm on the yellow. I'm not gonna touch no
Bro.
one.
You were talking like school teachers.
Nah, it's facts.
Nah,
though.
genuinely,
Nah, deep
bro.
it. Man got his first Premier League goal and thought, I'm the guy. You're not the guy. You haven't been the guy. Never be the guy,
Because he got a new hairline, bro.
bro. It's listen, bro. I'm gonna be so real. Like I saw Bear Man cussing Paul Turney. I was like, why? Why are you cussing him? He didn't do nothing wrong. I think all the calls he made were good. Like
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
there
it.
was nothing wrong with the calls he made. Rob Holding, I get it. You have to be a bit rough with Son. Let him know you're there. It's a derby. I hear it. Once you have that yellow, calm
Cool it off.
down.
Cool it off.
You're still grabbing man up. You're still roughing them up. It's like, bro, you're going to get sent off. And what happened?
He was
He
drinking
got sent off.
like it's
Remember,
over.
it
Like-
was 4 challenges. So that's
4. He let him off.
So it was-
He let him off a few times.
He
I can't
did
lie.
not want to send him
He didn't
off.
want to.
He
But
didn't
it was
want to.
early in the game,
Son,
and
yeah?
it's a derby. And then man started doing flipping capoeira on the floor, flipping man over and stuff. Like
that was the end. That was the end of it.
Fam,
Yeah.
I knew-
He done
I knew
that,
his
that
head
was
gone
it.
when he
Yeah.
did that. Man,
Yeah.
man was holding on to him.
yeah, and then flipping him over. It's like
Even nuts.
I can't lie, Holding. You actually might have messed up the whole season, and that was probably the last game for Arsenal you're ever gonna play, and it's really annoying because now we've got no centre backs because you want to be dumb and wanted to do up flipping
What's good
Eddie from
about the
Tekken.
game as well. I watched that with all Arsenal fans.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Like, I felt so bad and baffled at the red that I didn't even laugh. Like, I didn't bother with nothing because it was.
No,
like,
he was
bro,
quiet.
this
He was
is
real
so
quiet.
good.
Real quiet.
Like, you deaded the game. It's so early.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to see a competitive match.
Yeah.
My mind was like, right, if Spurs win, then it goes down to the wire. It's a better
Right.
race.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
neutral fans.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
saying.
But the red card just spoke.
Classic.
It ruined it.
I was disinterested by 60 minutes. I
turned it off as soon as the third goal went. I
Bro.
turned it off.
You see London?
Gray left. Gray left the yard. He
I heard
left.
it.
Gray left.
He was.
I heard
I'm
it.
done. He left.
I hear it.
He left. He was like, I'm gone. I'm
Do you
going
know
home.
the build up to that game? Yeah, it literally felt like the Euros, like in London.
Yeah.
Everyone
Bro.
was out.
Yeah.
I woke up 7 a.m. I didn't think of anything else but that game.
But that game, the
yeah,
whole day.
Whole day.
Felt nervous.
No,
Man's
yeah.
walking to the yard nervous.
Yeah.
So do you think this gives Spurs the one up? Like obviously still in Arsenal's hand, isn't it? So does this give Spurs more confidence?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm winning today as well.
But
Because they won today.
No, but
I'm gonna be so real. Arsenal are not getting top 4.
oh, don't do this.
We're not. Listen, you do not have faith in Arsenal. I'm sorry. We're not, bro.
This is what they're doing. Just so
We
when it
have
happens.
no.
Oh,
We have
it's not
no
that bad.
centre backs.
Self-implosion.
We have no centre backs, bro.
Who's actually playing centre back? Like?
We're gonna play Xhaka at centre back.
No, it'll be Tomiyasu
And-
and it'll probably be Ben White. Ben White was on the bench.
No,
That's why they
still,
wanna bring
no,
him
but
on.
they're still because
No, but you got to think. My reasoning why he didn't bring him on, he's already looked at him and thought, all right, the game's done, so
Right.
might as well save him. The
It's
bigger
4
game
days.
is Monday tomorrow, and obviously Everton are at home, the
Yeah.
last game of the season. I'd think he'd rather him be fit for both games.
That's why I didn't want to bring
Then
him on.
not bring him on, and then say he pulls up, then we're really up shit creek.
I
You get what
really
I'm saying?
hope that he is fit because from what he said
has
the
to
other
be
day,
fit. He
it
has
was
to
like, we don't know about Gabriel, we don't know about Ben.
You lot are so
Look
defeated,
impressed.
so.
So.
But that's not even the biggest problem because we still got, fam, ASM versus Tavares. I'll vomit
dude.
everything.
It's Newcastle. Newcastle.
No, he plays on the wrong
Everton.
side.
You think
He
Eddie
should
won't
be
switch? If I'm Eddie, I'm switching and saying, look, treat that little Portuguese youth like your bitch and
Is
run up and
Newcastle
down.
away, yeah?
Yeah, we're at St.
Do you know why it's techie?
Oh, okay.
Newcastle would love to be the party poopers. The same way West Ham would have loved to do it to Man City today. They could do it.
Bro, listen. Bro. Yeah.
Bro, Newcastle, Eddie Howe.
This will change everything.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Bro,
It's
I can't
different.
lie.
I'm sorry, fam.
I'm
Listen, we're
scared.
not getting top four.
You look worried.
No, my thing is, yeah, I'm not. This is the thing about Arsenal season, yeah. Our goal was to get into Europe. He's done that. So at the end of the season, I'll be disappointed we didn't get in Champions League, but I'm not going to be sad about it because we still got into Europe. And that was the goal.
Do you know why though? Because you're so close, and
I hear that.
It's not even
That's
the fact
it.
that
That's
you're
what
so
will
close.
burn.
That's
The
what will
fact that-
burn.
Remember, we thought you were out of it. That's
Yeah.
the loss, and then you're back again, and then to lose it again, like it's not actually fair on Arsenal.
I don't think we was finishing in Europe. So
Yeah.
for us to kind of finish anywhere near where we are,
Do you know what's
And we had games in hand in Europe. We won Europe. We got Europe, what, 2-3 games ago?
but our shopping list looks different if we're in Champions League.
That's the only
compared to
thing.
Europe.
That's
That's
the-
that's the only thing
Yeah.
that's for me.
Yeah.
Like every word, every feeling you man are saying, I was feeling like a good 7-8 years ago.
Oh, don't
Like,
do this.
we
I
were-
hate
we
him.
were-
I hate him. I hate him so much.
I'm being
I used to
Start of
be
the
like
Klopp era.
you.
Start
I
of the
hate
Klopp
him so
era.
much. And then Klopp came and saved us.
No, for
The
real.
start of the Klopp
You
era.
don't need, for one, you don't need a club. For two,
Who is that?
I don't know.
At the
Exactly.
moment, I don't know.
There is
Because you know what's so annoying about that as well? Klopp was clapping cheeks to come Arsenal, bro.
He
When he
was.
was at Dortmund, he was twerking like Wenger. I love him so much. Arsenal's such a good place to be. The Emirates is a lovely stadium. And then Liverpool just went,
There you
Well,
go.
it was a perfect marriage, you know.
I'm fuming.
But you know what's so long about the situation that Arsenal are in right now, yeah, is, bro, it would be a failure on the fact that once you get into Europa League, you got so many fucking games.
Yeah, and it's
And
long.
it takes
Thursday
away from
night,
the top four
long.
race.
I don't mind that.
So you know you will mind because you're going back into that cycle.
That's
of
fine.
Being in that.
No, but that's where our squad needs to be.
Yeah,
patterned.
Squad depth
Yeah.
needs to be
That's where
patterned.
our squad needs to be.
And we're
patterned.
gonna sign.
So-
We're gonna sign bare players in the summer.
many do you reckon
It's just
sign
we're gonna sign a few. We already signed 2.
You lot
We're gonna sign 3.
You lot don't want your
So we signed that brother from America, Turner.
Oh, the keeper, yeah.
We've signed Marquinhos, which is a Brazilian prospect from
What, the winger?
19
Yeah.
years old, and we've signed that Hickey brother from.
Is it confirmed? Are all these confirmed?
Yeah,
But do you know what I want to
Those-
hear though? I want to hear leaders.
I heard that.
young
These are
ones
squad
coming
players.
through, I wanna
These are
hear
squad
leaders.
players.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
heard
need
that.
squad. We need
But
like
it's about depth though, because those see.
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
Hickey.
I said it in a nice way.
He's a Scottish left back, so you like him. And well, he's a Scottish left back. He's double footed though, so he can play either right or left, innit? So Tavares is packed, thank God.
That's the Hickey.
The Turner brother got MLS Keeper of the Year.
that means nothing. That means
Ramsdale's your main guy.
nothing.
Like, what's
I
he gonna
really
do?
wish he wasn't. I can't lie.
That means nothing, really.
I know,
Nothing.
but we're here. We're being linked with people like Gabriel Jesus, Tillemans, Dybala.
If you can do a Jesus, and you need
Jesus played well today as well.
You
That's why his
can't do
price is
that,
going
though.
up. It's annoying.
I don't like the tone of voice you man use when you talk about Jesus.
Why? I like
Because
Jesus.
Nah, they've
he's a
been rating
baller.
him. Yeah, nah, they've been
I
rating
will.
What do you mean?
Actually,
It's only Alex that don't rate Jesus.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
but
me. I
a few
rate him.
Arsenal
Yeah.
fans that I know, like they've turned their nose up.
Really?
At
Yeah, good luck to
Jesus,
them.
and it's
With the Robert Nketiah, idiots. And Lacazette. To Lacazette.
Oh no.
Come on, man.
All right, quickly.
gotta leave Eddie alone.
Relegation battle, because this actually relegation battles having a say in the top 4 in the title race at the minute. So it's looking techie. Burnley are actually in the bottom 3 right now,
Right.
with a game in hand. Leeds, I think Leeds are gonna go personally.
Yeah, Alan, you messed up with that slide tackle still. You messed up your whole team.
Yeah, I think Leeds are gonna
Idiot.
go. But Burnley in the bottom 3 right now. They got 1 game in hand. They're 1 point behind. Everton can get dragged into it.
I don't think they will, and I really hope they don't, because I don't need them to be fighting for their lives against us to the last
Very
day.
true.
There's 2 points between them, so
I really hope, please, Everton, please.
Who's Everton playing before? They've got
Brentford, were they-
Crystal Palace.
Oh, they got Palace.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
Palace.
Oh,
Oh,
nah,
home or
Palace
away?
are packing them in.
Palace
still.
are-
no.
Palace are gonna
Palace
beat them.
should,
in.
and that's Palace's last game at home for the rest of the season.
No,
isn't
it's
it?
at Everton.
Oh, is that?
Oh,
Oh,
thank
okay.
God.
Oh.
Thank God.
You're lucky.
I laughed.
They're lucky.
I won't be. I've been cussing you for years. Please.
Everton
Do it for the Gunners.
Outside their hotel, setting off fireworks at 4 a.m.
I hate it. The Liverpool fans, they love doing that. I hate doing
Oh, I
that.
don't-
I really
it's
hate
a-
Liverpool
it's a
fans. I
mad
can't
thing.
lie.
It's a mad thing.
I know.
And then Leeds have got Brentford. Brentford just beat Everton today.
Their leads are gone.
Brentford
gone.
are sending them packing, I think.
Brentford are feeling themselves. They're
Yeah.
feeling
Yeah.
themselves way too
Proper.
much.
Ever since Ivan Toney got caught with that white girl, he's been turning up still.
And since he cut his dread.
Cut his dreads off, man.
All right.
Transformed.
Let me check this FPL. You guys got a fantasy football team?
Yeah.
I retired.
You retired yours?
Yeah, my team went
You know what
administration.
points you're on, Jordan?
22. I got 22 this week.
22. What you on overall?
You fake what?
Let's see where you are in regards to us.
I'm probably really bad. So
22 this week is good. As you're doing that, Scully got 22 this week. Palace Saint-Germain. What are you overall?
1727.
That puts you 4th in our league.
Yeah, told you.
Which is not too bad.
Told you.
It's not too
I
bad.
told ya.
Not too bad.
Oh, I got 1938.
You be first.
1938.
You be second. You be second.
No,
in
you'll
our
be
league.
second. You'll be
Yeah.
second. You'll be second in our league.
How much points?
Why did you retire?
Now you know what? I had 1-2 weeks here where I missed it, and it was like in my league that I'm actually trying to win. It was over, man.
Oh, okay.
I can't lie. Bowen and Pookie clapped it for me still.
You've got Pookie in your team, yeah.
Got 8 points.
Them Norwich players are risky, boy, because they
11
really not
goals
be
he
doing
scored.
nothing out this year.
Literally.
But Pookie can count on him. Yeah, Alex got 14. He's on 1,880. I thought I'll catch him. I am 90 points behind him, 1,709.
You better use all your things, bro, for the
Yeah, I
last day of
think
the
I've used
season.
it. I got one more free.
Is it? I've got everything. I ain't used nothing.
Is it?
All mine.
I ain't used nothing.
You got 29 points this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't using.
cool.
What next week? What shall I just use all the things?
Use all of it.
You have to use all of them. Yeah, use them.
Bench boost, yeah, confirm, yeah. A free hit. I can't even do that. I couldn't use one. Oh well, it's calm, innit?
All right, say no more, say no more. We spoke about football tactics, of course. We've got to get onto the tracks as well. It's been a sort of quiet but heavy week.
It's quiet for a reason. They know who's
Yeah,
about.
quiet
Boogeyman is
but
here.
heavy
Yeah,
because
yeah.
one of the big hits had to drop. Before we talk about Kendrick, any songs from this week? What's been on your playlist? What you've been listening to? Been taking in?
I've been listening to Knucks, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, all week, virtually.
Top three.
Done.
Virtually.
Well done.
By himself, independent. No majors. Get me?
literally.
Top 3. Only behind Siegfried and some other rock band. So if them man went about, he would have got a number 1. That's all I'm saying.
Above Jack Harlow.
Above Jack, get me? Come home, the kids are
crazy.
they're crying for a reason.
You know, how come do you think he's managed to do it top 3 like that?
His rollout's been amazing.
Yeah.
Rollout been great.
Yeah, the rollout has been good.
Visuals amazing.
I think the tape's got replay value as well, man.
Very
I listen
much
to it
so.
over and over. I don't get bored of it, sort of thing.
Yeah, man. It's
From
just,
start to beginning as well, like I can listen to it. Don't have to literally pick my favorites. I can start from the beginning and just
Yeah.
play.
I think it's been great music as well. Just
Yeah.
this has been great music.
And I think he's just very invested as a person. Like he's involved. Because you know when loads of people, they do their music, it's like, yeah, decent rollout and all of this. They release it and they just sit back. They don't say nothing. They don't do nothing. They don't try to build on it. And it kind of goes to waste. But yeah, he's active.
I feel that's that independent energy because you got to wake up and go
He
get
has
it.
to
No
go
one's going to
get
do
it,
it
yeah.
for you.
The labels are knocking at his door now, though.
They're going to be.
Top 3 by himself.
But does he have to though? You
course
don't have
not.
to do nothing.
You don't have to.
Do you think a
he's got
label?
the-
Do you think a label can elevate him? Like,
Yeah.
do they know how to do with Knucks what needs to be done to make him get from that number 3 to number 1?
See, the thing about labels, it's just connections.
Isn't it money kind
That's,
of
it's
thing?
just
and who you
it's
know?
just money and connections. That's all that a label is really. And if your team has that, you don't need a label. So
True.
For me, like when I say connections, I mean like if he signed to someone like Def Jam, they can get him on Jonathan Ross, and he's
All of
laughing
them,
there and
basically.
stuff, and then growing his brand like that. But if you have someone in your team that can get you that, you don't really need that, and they can pay for videos and
But
stuff.
I
like
think
that.
he could get stuff like that anyway. Say like a Jules Holland. Don't you think he, with like his music artistry?
I think it depends how
get-
tapped in whoever's doing the music thing is.
I
over
think
there.
if like a Dave and the Stormzy can kind of get
But they're
into
mainstream
that,
though.
Get into
Yeah.
that, I think he could
No, I think
gradually get there.
I think musically he can, but it's literally does someone on
Someone
your team
rating
know the producer on
Yeah,
Jules Holland?
yeah.
Call him and be
He
like,
said, yo,
yeah, this
you know
is
what I'm
my
saying?
man, sort of thing.
Okay, no, that
Yeah,
Because
like-
his name doesn't precede him just yet.
Yeah, not yet.
whereas
It's not-
everyone knows.
But isn't the number 3 gonna help that?
Oh, 100%.
now? I think
Yeah,
the number
yeah,
3
yeah.
is definitely gonna help that. So like me saying that now, we could in 18 months' time, we wouldn't be surprised if he was on those type of shows.
yeah,
But
Beaver
a
wants to do
label,
it.
you get that quicker. You don't have to worry about it in 18 months. Just phone call.
Yeah.
That's the difference. But he doesn't need a label. But if he did, he's getting the bag.
I always want like independent artists who are succeeding to just stay independent and build their own thing. Because I feel like why not? Like you said, if you've got all the connections and you've got all of the resources, might as well just keep going at that. Like
AJ's a perfect example.
Big example.
I rate AJ so like.
The way he's grinded out to where he's got to.
Yep, I rate it so much. Like,
Literally paying out for everything yourself.
He's
Can you
actually the
imagine yourself
blueprint.
like, I'm about to go and spend racks on a music video. If it don't pay off, it don't pay off. Like,
yeah,
what's
that's
gonna
my
happen?
L, and he still has to pay people.
Yeah,
Like that's what I rate about. I rate better things about
He has
AJ.
to pay
so.
everybody before he sees a penny back.
Exactly. Like AJ's. If
But
you're an
that's-
independent artist, see what AJ Tracy has done and do that.
It
If you
just
can.
shows he's got faith in himself and
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things you have to invest in yourself to get the max out of yourself. So for him, it was worth right now, it's going to be worth every penny for AJ.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's worth every
Yeah,
penny
nice
for him
now.
because he's got that back tenfold.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
Big up all the independent artists as well, man.
Really independent, not you man. That's you know what I'm saying. You man, I just label services, but it's really a label, and you got everyone in the building, and they're giving you this and that and the third. But you move.
Anyone else on the playlist from this week? What have we been
Oh yeah, there's a girl called Maya K.
yeah, she was on the show.
She was on my show. Thing. She's dope. She's like a R&B girl, but she is it's like she really heavy 808s, but she's singing very softly over it, and it's cold. I really like it. So large up her.
What's her personality like? What's the interview like?
She's actually a vibe. She's actually mad cool still. She got better energy, man. She's young. Like I just get tired now when I'm around like people with better energy. I'm just old and miserable. But like she's mad cool, man. Go listen to her, man. And Avelina's new thing as well. Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the playlist.
Really like Avelina's new thing still.
What did you guys think about the LaRue sample, Tion Wayne, in for the kill? Did you take it in?
I heard it once. I haven't listened to it again. It sounded okay. I need to listen to it again and kind of then take away.
right, you're looking.
Come on.
You're looking at.
Nah, I just feel it's unneeded, man. Especially after Do Road and Young Bane dropped Brought Down already with the LaRue sample. I don't really think it was necessary to drop that one because it wasn't as good as Brought Down. It was just
Did you get it? Did you understand it though? Because I'm thinking festival season, like even the way the
Yeah.
production is at the end of the track.
yeah. But he's
Understand
got a festival lineup, though, a festival thing. He can just play with it and all this other stuff, and
True.
like he don't need to.
But I
release
remember
it
it's
for that.
going to a next
Make
crowd
a
now.
festival
It's
go.
a next crowd.
Yeah.
It's, you got to think. So say that crowd at like a wireless compared to a V festival is going to be totally different.
Like I
He's
see
got
it
to
as,
diversify the tunes slightly. He can play those tunes you've mentioned, but having one or two of those in his locker as well, it will help.
It's still drill though.
help.
what's that second stage at Glastonbury? What's it
The
called?
pyramid, not the pyramid.
Not the
stage.
pyramid is the main one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just think of that second stage at Glastonbury as an artist. If you're building, like if you've done the wireless main stage, you want that, and I feel it's that sort of.
So you should go make a song with Just Glynn. And what's her name? What's my girl that signed to Atlantic? I can't remember her name, man. She's Ed Sheeran's brethren. She dropped at the Brits.
Dropped out the Brits.
Yeah, she at the Brits. She walked on stage and she dropped.
The housey sort of.
I can't remember her name.
She won. She was very emotional. I
No,
know-
not her. I like her. She's on Polydor.
Oh, Anne Marie.
Her.
Oh,
Yeah.
that drop. That
Go
was
make
a
a
big
tune
drop.
with Anne Marie, man. Tion Wayne needs to get in his young'un bag.
I hear you. Are you guys tapped into the Amapiano scene? Not yet.
No.
I saw the madness though.
Entirely.
Not entirely.
Not
I'm
entirely.
really interested. Major League DJs, they did Brixton Academy.
I saw that.
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I did see that.
looks
I saw babes standing on cars and dancing outside.
For
after
real?
The thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's starting to bubble proper here. Like I feel like it's been very underground, but now it's starting to come to the forefront, sort of.
Yeah. Well, you're seeing like songs getting Amapiano remixes. So from
Exactly.
there,
Yeah.
labels are like,
Exactly.
oh, okay, this is what's cool.
This is what we're
Do
going
your
for.
thing.
I feel like right now we're in an era of sampling mad recent tunes and pianoing off everything.
I can't lie though, like the sample thing is really bad. Even though that A1 and J1 song is in my, I can't stop playing that tune still. The dance to know that song's hard still.
That's mad
But-
because for that generation, that is like a throwback. Like for us, it's an old tune, but that is like a
Yeah. Oh my
throwback.
god, my mum listened to this and
Yeah.
But Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's cool. I can listen to some tunes. Like I like Mona Lisa,
Okay, yeah.
but I'm not really.
This is the
tapped
thing. I
in.
don't know none of the names of
names,
tunes,
stuff
but
Yeah, you
it's just I hear it and I'm just like, yo.
I like the DJs.
Cold. I know one or two.
Hey, Uncle Waffles,
I'm just glad
how you
you
doing?
want a bamba is over.
You want to
I
bamba?
don't want a bamba.
You want to roll with the big boys?
Hey, do you know who's making a career?
Who?
Boy Affy. I'm seeing him do
Come
mad
on,
shows. I
come
love
on,
it, bro.
come
That's
on,
good, man.
get me. Once TikTok is scary, how it
How
influences
it can
me.
just blow someone
Change your
up.
whole life. Oh yeah, I
I need to hear that in the rave. That's gonna go off,
Oh my,
bro.
yo, I need to go out now. Now you said
Yeah,
that.
literally.
I need to go out now.
A question though, how long
Yeah.
do you think the TikTok period of virality is gonna last?
I feel like TikTok is the new Instagram.
And
So-
Instagram had a long run.
And everything now you're seeing mainstream, TikTok is involved in. Eurovision, they're involved. Great Escape, they're involved. Adidas St. Lawrence Day, TikTok's involved. Like
The new memes.
like
TikTok's involved.
yeah, and new memes, new trends. It's all TikTok. So TikTok's gonna be here for a while. I don't see it going anywhere. Like they got the Gen Z like that in the palm of their hand. So I don't see them going anywhere.
Do you know what's gonna kill it is when big corporations start spending big marketing spend. Then all the things that we're seeing now that are just from anyone in their bedroom or on the side, we're not gonna get to see that as often.
I feel like we.
But I think then a new thing will come out because that's what normally happens. Once it starts to get to a corporate level, then something else comes out. So
I feel like we
in a
will
sense
still
of,
get that, though.
Snapchats and like certain things like that have started gradually coming out, and then.
But that's because everyone stole Snapchat style, man.
But do you get
Especially
what I
people-
mean in the sense of like once it goes corporate and there's big money being thrown into it.
It's
I
already
like
TikTok's
the-
already corporate. though.
But in a
Snapchat
sense
still
of-
got the streets though.
Snapper's got the streets.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hear
no, they
people
do.
talk about
Still got
Snap
the streets.
a
It does,
lot.
it does.
I think
When I
that's
Snap.
No,
Grown
I'm
ass
a big
people.
man, you know.
Grown ass people.
You
with
see my
Snap.
grey hairs?
Listen, I can't lie. When I wanna feel like a scumbag and dwell in it, I go on Snapchat and I pre all of the stories. I might reply to some, a few flames, a few like
Nah,
love
man.
eyes.
I can't ask a girl for her snap. I'm a big man.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
you
do
know,
it.
But
man.
that's what the
that.
girls are saying to me. They're like, "Have you got Snap?"
your
No,
Snap?
No,
And I'm like,
if a girl,
"Oldie."
if I can't lie, if a girl asks for snap, I don't even want it no more. You gave me the ick. I don't want it, bro.
How
Like,
old
go
are you?
away. Like, what are you doing? What is this snap? That? I'm a big what? You have a ghost on your phone? Move, man. Message you on no ghost app.
No, you know what? I hear it. But
I was on Snapchat when it was for cheating, the original days. Get me?
that's the thing, though.
The original thing.
They're on Snap. That's what they're still on.
Is it?
That's what there's like. Snap is like the.
Let me don't.
bro.
Don't
real.
This is don't.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway, before we digress too much, as I said, star-studded lineup today. Kendrick Lamar has dropped.
Finally,
How long have you guys been waiting for this album?
5
it's
years.
been 5 years, isn't it?
5 years.
Oh, who's? Yeah, let me download this app for real. Look. Cookies are real. It's right. iPhone Essentials right there. I want to be essential. Sorry.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. What we saying? Like, how was you feeling when you knew this album was coming? Was you looking forward to it? What's your relationship and history been with Kendrick?
Boy,
Yeah, because you don't. I'll talk for
I'll
time.
start.
Yeah,
Yeah, go on,
for it.
bro.
Okay, so I remember the first time I heard Kendrick. Yeah,
What year was it?
this is like 2010, like getting towards December. College in the common room. Yeah, my boy played. I think it's Welcome to Detox. I forgot the name, but it's that Detox tune where Kendrick is basically rapping and he's alluding to that Dr. Dre Compton album that was supposed to come out time ago.
Right.
Remember? So yeah, there was that freestyle, and I was like, "Bro, who's that guy?" Started listening to him. His EP had dropped, Overly Dedicated Times, and then obviously Section 80 was coming out like the following summer. So I even went to like his first 2 shows here. So, I'm
Wow.
gonna-
Okay.
What
Yo,
venues? What cap?
I think one was XOYO and the other one was, boy, was it the O2? Because that was the Good Kid Mad City tour.
Okay. So it would have been like O2 Indigo.
Indigo.
Yeah, O2 Indigo.
yeah,
So yeah, like it was, boy, amazing. But for me, Kendrick has been a monster at creating a project. He is the type of person that takes all of his valued experience and interjects it into a project and has kept on doing that time after time. And for like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I feel like he's done that again, but he's noticeably taken that much more time. He's even implied that he's had like creative writer's block.
2 years,
Yeah,
couldn't
I hear
write.
that.
Yeah,
2 years.
he didn't know like what to write and what
That's
to
a
make
life,
of it.
innit?
He was uninspired.
Life
for
had
2
to
years.
life. He had to
Well,
life. He had to live life.
If I was to summarize like the point of the album for me, is one about the very like intimate relationships. It's quite therapeutic, but it's mostly him saying that I'm not your savior. I'm not the one to look for glory. No, none of us are. We're just characters in a big messed up world, and man's trying to navigate it.
Bro. Because I'll talk for time, I can't lie.
Yeah,
No,
no,
go
do
for
it.
it, bro.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna be so real. This is the first time I've been excited about a drop in time.
Yeah.
Like legit, me and my friends, like you say to the Euros feeling, same thing. Like day before, me and my friends were listening to all the Kendrick albums. Cause I feel like the hip hop that's popping now is for young people.
Okay.
I'm not even that old, but it's for like I don't care about NBA Youngboy respectfully. I don't care about Kodak Black respectfully. I don't care about like all the man like
man that's
NLE
not for
Chopper
you.
that's selling BBL herbs. I don't care about that, man. That's not my thing, innit? Like my generation's Big Sean, Kendrick, Cole, Drake,
Yes.
Future, Crit, even though I don't listen to him, but like that generation.
Yeah,
innit?
okay.
So this is the first time in I don't even know how long since maybe even the last Kendrick album that I was anticipating a project, and it felt so good. Oh my god, like I could barely sleep before the album came out. I woke up 6 a.m. to listen to the album. Like
I waited up until 12. Like I was like, I'm not leaving my bedroom. I was like 12, and then we literally found out.
It was
Cousin
5
was like, no,
a.m.
it's 5 a.m.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
vex. Went
yeah,
home.
Told, like,
bro, I was too excited, and then when I listened to it, I didn't really judge it while I was listening to it because it's first listen, innit? I'm not like you, man, that force out reviews. Listen to the music, blood. Anyway, sorry. I feel like it's just too much. It's too much, bro. But I just feel like with the savior thing as well, I feel like he was sending shots at me still. I can't lie, because during the George Floyd thing, I was cussing him.
Is
I
it?
was like, "Where's Kendrick?
To speak. I remember
Where's
this.
Kendrick?" Like,
remember this.
Yeah, I was on him because I'm seeing all these other celebrities processing. I'm
Like,
like,
he's
bro,
one of the men that's never spoken, and it's
what do you mean? The whole
No, but-
butterflies, the whole thing is speaking.
You mean
But in the
outside
sense
of
of
the
like
music?
outside of the music, he's
Right.
not come out publicly and been like, no, that was condemning certain things.
I
He
heard
does
that.
it through his music. So I was waiting.
I heard that.
Because you remember back in the day, and what kind of got me so invested is because I felt like he was investing towards some sort of cause like that. Remember
High
the
power, bro. The
high
whole
power
thing, man, say I'm gonna get killed by the government because I'm talking like this.
What was High Power?
High Power is a song on Section 80, produced by J. Cole, and it's just basically him talking like his open your third eye, Illuminati type stuff. And he grew up, his favorite rapper is Tupac. So he was always gonna
In
talk
the end of that
politically.
song, you get shot. In the
Yeah,
end of that song, you get shot.
yeah, like it's always going to be talking politically. So that's why when the George Floyd thing happened, I'm like, well, Kendrick, you've come out as, for me, it was like you've come out as one of our leaders, the black leaders. You talk about our black problems, you talk about black families and politics and da-da-da-da. Where are you when it matters? So I was onto him, and then he came out, he was with DeRozan and whatever. And then, but then with the Savior track, I heard it, and I was like, you know what?
Fair.
I hear you. Like,
Leave him.
he's like, bro, I find it hard to love thy neighbor as well. Like, I'm not the lead. Like, I feel like he's put himself in a position he don't want to be in.
Okay.
As
Or
the-
have
So
people
how the high
Or how people look
I
at
think
him like
as
that.
well. But one thing I was gonna add to that, right, is that like it's a bit of a tangent, but I remember there was this one situation. It's about like 10 years ago. It was on like Twitter and stuff. I think some players in England that suffered racist abuse and stuff like that. And Ian Wright was like one of the commentators on for ITV mid game, and yeah, everyone on Twitter was just going nuts, saying all types of stuff, saying,
Yeah.
oh, like, why didn't Ian Wright say anything? He's a coon. And at that point, I was one of them people cussing him because I was thinking, you're in a position where you're seeing racism occur. Like, why didn't you call it out then and there? But you've got to think, at that moment in time, like 2012 or 13 or wherever it was, we weren't in that era to have those type of conversations,
with you.
especially in those platforms. So
Yeah.
imagine if Ian Wright like threw a tantrum and said all that stuff there. He wouldn't
on live
have been able
TV
to-
right
yeah.
there and then.
Yeah, he
Can't
wouldn't
be
be
seeing
doing
me
this
now.
now.
You wouldn't be
with
seeing
his
my name
family,
right now.
Yeah.
Like for the next, bro, they would have like excommunicated.
Yeah, he would have been
He would've
invited to
been
this
gone.
stuff, and yeah.
So like from then, like I even had this argument with my brethren, like we were going back and forth, and what they basically made me understand is that you can't put the onus onto anyone, no
Right.
matter like
Their stature.
their
Yeah,
stature
yeah.
in society.
Course.
Or what they've done in the past.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
force the onus onto them to
Yeah.
be like the savior, the
voice.
one that leads to all of the causes, because there's a lot. Like even with people like Stormzy, for example, the reason why someone like that has come off social media, because one, it's not normal to see all of the
commentary about you.
Like literally tens of thousands of comments every single like day about these individuals. Like it's not normal. So I don't hold him up to any standard. And in that song where he said that he has 2 standout lyrics where he said that they wanted pro-black, but I'm Kodak black.
See that? Continue, go on.
I feel like I understood that as like, you're saying you want pro-black, but I'm Kodak black in the sense that
he's more Kodak black than thing that. And he said that before, like, I'm more Pappy Mason than Pastor Mason. He said that. He's said it before. And that was in 2013 he said that.
So why do people hold him to that standard?
It's because of what he raps about. It's because he raps about.
Also, I feel like it's the fans. The fans have projected. We have this idea of conscious raps.
Right.
Like, the fans have projected a lot of people into that lane of they're conscious, so they should do X, Y, and Z.
Or how they speak is how they should speak about everything.
Yeah, and I feel like Kendrick is trying to humanize himself a lot on this project. This project is amazing, bro.
Amazing.
Like, you gotta also think he's had kids in this time as well.
Yeah, he's got family. We didn't even know he had a second kid until we said on the album.
I'm a dad now.
Yeah,
we knew he was having. I didn't know. For real.
We didn't even know he had a second kid until we said on the album.
When I saw the album cover, I was like, second baby. I was like,
we didn't know. Him and Cole are like that. They don't say nothing. You'll just find out. Yeah,
because it's one of those things of like they just. I'm a music man but when I close this door,
I feel like
Cole I'm a family man. I'm a man.
Yeah, Cole and Kendrick don't care about the celebrity. They don't care. They don't care. Like they're celebrities, but they don't care.
That's why J. Cole grew his hair, innit? He just didn't care. He grew his hair. I don't care, and that's why he dresses how he dresses.
Yeah, fam, he didn't have a car for the longest. He was riding his bike in New York.
Don't have a phone.
Yeah,
didn't have a phone.
Kendrick didn't have a phone for what? He said didn't have a phone for months on his letter.
There's enough people like that. Even more Ed. Just to Ed don't have a phone.
We're talking about black people. We're talking about black people.
What we
sorry.
I'm joking. Nah, I love you, Eddie, man. Come on.
What you saying, Drew?
Yeah, like J. Cole is more what like general public think Kendrick Lamar is.
You think?
He does like
he does social commentary, but I don't think he's as political as Kendrick is.
Not even social commentary. I feel like he does the groundwork more so.
Yeah. Yes.
You'll see him at protests. You see him talk about stuff. You see him give money to people, and
he's more at the forefront. He's just there.
Graduation and all.
Yeah, like he went to someone's. So basically, he promised someone the other day, 10 years ago, if you graduate, I'll come to graduation, and he did it.
Up.
I love Cole for that. Cole does stuff like that. Bears where he goes to like. I'll play my album. I'll come to your house. He'll go to your house and play his album first. But off the tangent, back to Kendrick's Mariah Big Steppers. It's double disc. I feel like I feel like the names are backwards. I feel like Mr. Morale's B-side and the Big Steppers are A-side. I prefer the B-side, Mr. Morale, just because it's more personal. Like the last 4 tracks on that project, like was it Auntie Diaries, Mother I Sober, one of the best hip-hop songs to come out in the last, I don't know how long. Like Mother I Sober is ridiculous. And then him just talking about like the last track, I Choose Me. Like I'm sorry, like he's put himself in a position where he's one of the biggest rappers of all time. But it's like, as much as you lot think you need me and you think I am this person, I'm still on my journey and I'm always gonna choose me first. And I really, really do love that, man. But project's incredible. We cried together. I love that track with that's like Eminem influence, like with Kim and stuff like that. Yeah, man, the project is really, really good. If you haven't heard it, please go listen to it, man. I can really talk about this for hours.
Hey, listen, but,
Father Time of him talking about like just toxic masculinity and like how could Drake and Kanye be cool after all that stuff and just like whatever. That's because of J Prince, but we move. But yeah, man, it's probably our most personal Kendrick album that we're gonna get.
How nuts is it, that we can listen to a Kendrick album and appreciate it like this, and then we have to listen to some trash? Like, it's just
is it trash though? Is it trash? What is trash though?
Not trash. All right, trash is not. That's not the word I'm trying to say. But music without meaning.
I mean, there's space for both. I don't want to hear Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers on the rave, bro. I'm gonna be so real.
No, that's not a rave. But none of those tunes are gonna be heard in the rave. None.
We're gonna hear probably N95, and that's it.
Probably.
Yeah, but it's like,
there's like that whole tape. Like I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm gonna hear that.
It's like with Taser's tweet. You saw Taser's tweet, innit? Taser tweeted along the lines of
rap,
like Kendrick can rap, but he doesn't. It's not wavy. It's like sometimes music doesn't have to be wavy. It could just be like art.
Do you know? But you know the angle I'm coming from is good music in terms of good production,
Right.
well thought out songs. Like
Yeah.
some of the stuff that's happening when you're listening to the Kendrick album, it's like watching a film.
100%.
Like I went to watch Doctor Strange the other day.
Yeah.
You can just, it's like being in a whole experience.
100%.
And I feel like when you make projects, you sort of need to give me an experience. So maybe that's just the way that I listen to.
I feel like
I
it's
feel
that
you.
album,
I get
definitely.
you, bro. I get what you mean.
I always preach like from like even like a mixtape to like everything. I always preach that. I feel like if you put together like a collective project and you can invest in it, even with like Knucks with Alpha Place, like that for me is an investment. It's a project.
Showed where he
Again,
got
it's
his
a
name
summation
from, where he's from.
It's a summation of everything, and he's injected that.
Yeah.
And he's been like, cool, this is what it is, and this is who I am. And like Kendrick is perfect at that. And I feel like all of his projects, that's why I feel like he's the best hip hop artist in the game, because and one of the best artists in the world.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
It's not even just a hip hop thing. His artistry is so clear.
Yeah.
And like to compare it to like Drake or something, for example, I feel like Drake has done that at times, but it's not as total. It's not.
I was saying this
invest
to my brethren actually. I was saying like Drake hasn't given us this album yet, like this type of as personal.
What personal?
Personal.
He's
Like,
giving us personal songs.
He's giving us like
It's just
drips and
songs, it's
drives.
not a full
of him
album.
talking about his mom. Like he'll give us bars, like maybe.
But does Drake need to do that?
He doesn't. He doesn't.
The reason why I say that is because he's given us a lot more music, like over the 5 years that we've got from like.
He doesn't need to.
Last tapes. How many tapes has Drake dropped? It's probably about 3 or 4.
Yeah, 100. He doesn't need to give us that.
Do you get what I mean?
I would
So
love
like
that from
you
him,
could
though.
pick it. You could pick all of those songs out of all
Across
of
the
Drake's
canon
tapes.
sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Like,
I don't think Drake needs to give us one of those. If
But
I'm being honest.
when we're talking the big three, Cole's given us one of those. He's given us his KOD. I listen to KOD then because KOD is this version of that. Kendrick's obviously given us
Boy
this
still
now.
drives as well for me. Like
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, and I feel like I would like to hear that from Drake because Drake is capable of it. Drake is, for me, I
think
feel like
he
people
is.
underrated how talented Drake is. Like Drake
I
can
think
do
he is, but I don't
anything.
think we need. I don't think we need it.
Yeah,
I think we'll get it. We didn't get that album from Jay-Z until he was 40 something before 4-4.
I hear you,
know what I'm saying? So I feel we will get that from Drake.
That's when
But
he's ready. Like
when
ready.
he's ready, exactly.
yeah.
Like we couldn't have got this Kendrick album until he lived his life and gone through whatever, and now he's felt he could give us that. Cole couldn't give us that until he lived through everything he lived through, and then he gave us KOD.
I felt
So, but
like,
yeah,
I get the thing of the 5 years and stuff. Like, how can man literally just? All right, some people do. They can just make music week in, week out, week in, week out.
yeah.
And then there's certain men that like literally have to go on holiday, go and see family,
Yeah.
go
Experience.
and do,
Go
live,
go and
go- yeah,
experience,
yeah,
go
yeah.
and see people, go
Yeah.
to Africa, go wherever they
yeah.
need to go to pick out little bits, and then
Man's
they
in
can go and
Ghana
tell
right
a
now,
story.
Yeah, he's in Ghana now.
Yeah, I
kicking
saw the
ball.
vid-
What do
yeah,
you think
sorry.
about that activation?
I like
in
that.
Ghana?
I like that.
Bro.
Everyone's going back to Africa.
He might just be on holiday.
It feels so. I haven't been Ghana since I was a youth, and the reason
Yeah.
why is because most of the time when my parents go there morning and stuff,
Of course.
I don't want to go there and do clink clink and holiday
Yeah.
and try and make it emotive when very real situations are going
Yeah,
on.
right,
But
right.
I do appreciate the fact that it's seen as that place now. where
Yeah.
people can go and people can find more out about like
Life and
just
themselves
life.
in a
Yeah,
sense.
life and
Yeah.
themselves, and I feel like he's doing that. He did that with To Pimp a Butterfly and South Africa, so
Yeah.
he already basically does that. But yeah, one thing I was gonna say though,
Go on.
see when you're talking about like the totality of the experience, I feel like that is the perfect way to describe Kendrick's music. And on terms of like, raw, you can't play this. It's not wavy enough in this club. Music for me is about mood. It's about placement. It's about time. It's about all of these factors. And really and truly, if you're looking at the albums that Kendrick's done, for me, they feel like books.
Yeah,
They're like
100%.
recitations. They're things that you pick up and you read and you deep the story and you're like, this
Yeah.
is an incredible story. I'm gonna come back to it like another
Good.
time.
This is what I was
Good
saying. Like, I
Kid,
want
Man
to
City.
read. I want to
Yeah.
read an article about this album just to
Yeah.
understand it. Even speaking to you guys now, you understand it so.
Bro,
much more.
you see Ash from Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
He said the first time he listened to the album, he had the lyrics up and was reading it while he heard it because he wanted to catch
Yeah.
everything because
That's
you
what I
won't
do.
catch
Yeah, no, you
everything.
don't catch.
You know, with Kendrick, especially on the first listen. That's why you man doing reviews are flipping idiots. But I keep sending
Speaking
shots.
about
I'm so sorry.
first listen though, this might be a hard question, but if you remember your first listens of Kendrick albums, where does this one rank in the feeling it gave you?
I'll be so raw, though.
It's near the top for me.
Yeah, man.
And the reason why I say that is because before we start recording, I said about Damn. I didn't like Damn when it first came out. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
I left it let it sit for about a month or so, and then come back to it after like my little cousin and people badgering me about it, and I was like, all right, let me listen to it now.
The appreciation.
Listen to it and listen to it all the way through, and then listen to it again, and I picked out my favorite songs, and I was like, okay, now I can appreciate it. But this one, I'm like, yo, I like this already.
Straight.
I like this already. It's near the top. I wouldn't say it's top, but it's probably top 3.
I think it's top for me just
Top 3
because
for me.
see the experience I had that with every Kendrick album. When I first heard it, I was like, I don't really know. Then I come back to it, and then it's like, oh no, I was absolutely bugging.
But this one from
except
the jump,
Damn,
That
I still
hurts
don't
me.
love Damn.
When I do that, it hurts me
But
because when you listen to it, and
it's like, fam, what was I missing? Am I stupid?
I really like Damn. For me, Damn was him basically saying I'm damned, and people like me are damned. In a sense, like, and he was talking about the whole collective experience, and it felt like, again, a summation of everything he's done up until that point. But I get it, like, it wasn't an instant grabber. Like, To Pimp a Butterfly, I remember when that dropped, I was so mesmerized.
That was perfect.
Like,
Great album.
It's flawless.
I understood
Oh my
like
God.
why it went on and won the accolades that it did. But yeah, with this, it was like, as Relic was saying, yeah, these are people of my generation. I felt like it spoke volumes for me in a lot of ways, understanding myself, especially with a tune like Father Time. Like,
Great tune.
because even like in his last verse, he was saying how like, a lot of man, obviously he knows a lot of men that didn't live with their dads, but what he spoke about in that tune, for me, it reflects so many of our relationships with our fathers.
Yeah.
They're still there. There's still so many battles, so many levels to have.
And give a break to the women. He said, that's facts. That triggered me so much because it's so true. Like, give a break to the women, bro. Because we ain't got our Father's Day, we're taking out bare stuff on women we date or our moms or our aunts, and just they have to put up with bare rubbish because our fathers ain't there. And I really hope that our generation is the one that breaks the cycle. And I really, 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 really do hope.
I think the youngers are so much better than us.
Gen Z, I really like Gen Z. I've always said I feel like Gen Z is gonna save the world. But quick question though, this is Kendrick's last TDE album. Don't you think that TDE was moving very weird with this Kendrick release?
I think that's him, you know.
You think it's him?
I think
I feel like
I think he's literally said, all right, I'm going out on my own accord. I don't think he kind of was
because normally when a Kendrick, or not even a Kendrick, when a TDE project comes out, they all change their DPs. They all tweet the album at the same time. It's very militant how they move. Yeah, and with this album, bro, no one changed their DP. We got like 1 or 2 tweets and then punched the tweet like a day later. Like, oh yeah, we made history. Well done. It was felt very cold. Do you think them man are beefing, like Kendrick and TDE, or do you just think it's?
I don't think they're beefing. I feel like it's like a proud son moment. It's like,
but didn't SZA have the same problem as well?
SZA needs to leave that label, man.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like
to utilize her.
She needs to get RCA to buy her at that label because. Anyway, I'll get onto that's a whole other tangent.
But you get what I mean? As in, like, I thought the same thing with SZA. So. It doesn't really surprise me, and it's his last album, so I don't know if we're gonna get, like, he was dropping like the release where we found out something was coming out through his PG Lang.
Yeah, it was all PG Lang. So do you know
what I mean? So it's all gone through there. It wasn't through TDE or nothing. Yeah. So to me, it was like I'm going out on my own accord.
I don't know. I'm not even sure entirely how this works, but with the label, right? Like, obviously they're gonna still get paid off like all of like the previous projects, like they've done. But for me, TDE, their next artist after Kendrick, in terms of like grandeur, is probably Schoolboy Q. And I feel like it's kind of like a cliff. You kind of jump off the cliff, you go down.
Land on the next level.
Bro, do you know we got to look at it like,
I love Schoolboy Q, but I don't think...
What we got to look at it like is Black Hippie. That's phase 1 to 3 of Marvel.
Yeah.
Now, you got Ravo, and you've got... Obviously, Sir, you've got Reason. Like them man are.
That's the next group.
They're the next generation. Them man are Wonder. Them man are Falcon. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you have to look at it now. It's time for a different generation of TDE. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to it.
Like, the thing is, it doesn't seem like it's pushed like, you know, like with Black Kippy and that, when they would drop stuff, like you said, the DPs, and they would all feature on their stuff. Like, I don't see it with this lot.
It's because literally they were friends.
Yeah, they were friends. Yeah, they were living in a house together.
Like, they have so much history and so much.
But you get what I mean? As if with the next group, it seems a bit
more labelly than it is family. Yeah,
100%. Lie. You see that Black Hippie era, that was
great
such
era.
A feel good,
very good era.
Yeah.
Watching the videos, watching how they just lived like on daily, like
bro,
the jokes that they're making. You can see
that they're bred, that they're
The
dog.
chemistry was there, right?
Yeah.
It was just a nice chemistry.
I need a project, man. I can't lie. I listened to Black Hippie like the other day, and just like, even what's the track on J-Rock's album? Is it Vice something? Is it, bro?
Vice City.
Vice, yeah. It's just like, it's.
But even then, sorry to cut you.
No, you're good, bro.
But there's no one on this album.
Yeah.
There's no one on this album
except Keem. And he's PG
his
Lang.
little cousin, so it has to be.
But he didn't have to. It's because it's
his
PG Lang, innit?
I don't care. It's his little cousin. that's like literally like him saying he's not bringing me because he's my cousin. Like, I'd be like, oh, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, but Keem,
but it's one of those ones where I'm like, oh, it seems like something.
What's going on?
Because no one's on the album.
Yeah,
no
it does
one.
seem. It does seem
not
like,
even an interlude.
Yeah. Because
You know
they
what
used to do that. Like Absol has Kendrick's interlude. Kendrick has Absol's interlude where they're just going mad.
So that's what I'm saying. So like,
I would like to think that they're still very cool. I just feel like they're all bust now, and they've all got, because they're successful career, and they're all got families now. You know what I'm saying? So they're not kids anymore. They're not teen. They're not in their 20s where they can just go and chill and smoke and like, they actually. Like, Schoolboy's taking his daughter to football games, and Kendrick's got his family, and I'm sure J-Rock's doing whatever he's doing, and obviously Absol had Yaris, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all in their 30s now. They're all adults, so it's not the same. So it's sad because we're all growing older, this is whatever, but it just
it shows that we're getting older.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're getting older.
We've grown with them. You got to think
exactly.
We've grown with them.
Speaking of the mixed potential of a Black Hippie tape, you know what that made me think of as well?
What?
The J. Cole Kendrick tape.
This is never happening. I don't even want that. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I wanted it for a good like.
Yeah.
But why don't you want it now?
Because it's never gonna live up to what I want it to be.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it'll be good
It
music.
sound different as well. I wouldn't sound the same.
That unreleased track was crazy for one.
Which one?
It was just unreleased.
The one on SoundCloud. It was on SoundCloud. I know
it was.
They kept teasing it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like when they did each other's tracks at Black Friday, and then when Kendrick got Cole got Kendrick on the intro of Dreams, whatever, Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Like, they keep teasing they're working together, but
they're recording it like he's producing tunes for him.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, man, you're not in the studio.
Forbidden Fruit as well. Yeah, exactly. They kept a little trip. But even on that track, he didn't. On every track that Kendrick features on Cole, he doesn't tag him. It's just a secret thing, but we know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
You never know what they could be cooking, though.
I would like. It's mad that how out of the big three they haven't really worked together a lot. Like, we got Poetic Justice, we got Jodeci, and In the Morning, but we haven't really got that much. I was like Cole just done Heaven's EP, obviously, and Drake, and we see Drake and Cole together because them and are cool. But out of the big three, they haven't really worked together, and I would like to see it, but I don't know if we will.
Okay.
You're like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, it's
fantastic. If it
don't
doesn't
force
happen,
it.
then it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
because you know, like, if it would be bad.
Sorry,
my favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, I can't even choose, man.
Or you can't pick.
I actually love all of them.
Kendrick.
Oh, you know what?
Kendrick.
It's a mood thing, but it would be Kendrick. But I've really appreciated Drake over this like last decade, bro. Drake he's given me something.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
I can't choose. I can't lie.
Like, if you had to be one of them,
I have to beat Drake 100%.
it'll be Drake.
Too much girls on my DMs if I'm Drake.
No.
Come on, man.
Have you seen
Drake's house?
What catalog would you like?
Kendrick's.
Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick's catalog. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
J. Cole's isn't too
why
far
didn't no
behind,
one
but even
Yeah.
Drake's as well, though.
But the thing about Drake, because he's a pop artist, there's a lot of filler.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tracks that I just be like, I don't need to hear this again. You know what I'm saying? But he's got Take Care, he's got Nothing Was the Same, and he's got Views, and like, he's got solid projects.
Yeah.
But
all
of them are sick, man. All their careers are sick. Like,
Drake's
even when
catalog is insane. You
Yeah.
can literally have a playlist of like 200 Drake tunes.
Yeah,
I said
and they'll all
that,
slap.
You can literally
And
pick out your
And it all
favorites.
slaps.
Yeah.
There'll be what 5 or 6 favorites from each
Yeah.
project.
And they all slap.
All of the features as well.
Yeah, when he just
Yeah.
that's
Was not on the
School of Wayne, isn't it? He's a son of Wayne, bro. Wayne was beating niggas up on their own track, sorry, in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the school he comes from, so that's how he moved. And
I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna make a Drake playlist and see how many songs I put together.
That's nuts, man.
I've got a playlist called
What,
Drake Snapping, where he's
features
just
or
barring off.
features?
Yeah, features. Yeah,
everything.
Drake on it.
Okay.
I'll put in a playlist.
You'll
See how
take
many you get
time,
to.
bro.
It's gonna take a while.
That'll take a
Gonna
while.
take a little while.
But yeah, man,
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
happy growing hip hop is back, man. Because
Yeah.
we had Jack Harlow, respectfully, like that wasn't slapping. It wasn't, man. Let's be real. It wasn't. It was mid. It was cool. It was
can't even
cool.
lie, I haven't entirely pressed play yet.
Don't bother. Honestly,
I'm-
I'll send you the tracks you should listen to. Like, honestly, no, it's real, man. But it's just, yeah, man. But just, yeah, Kendrick's album's great.
Yeah.
Go listen to it if you haven't heard it. I'm happy about growing hip hop is back. Future's album's still great.
Which album really good actually.
Yeah.
Give me one track of the week, one song from this week.
You know what? Because of our earlier discussion, right?
Man, go on.
I have to say Salt, because I'm surprised and a bit hurt that you man don't listen to Salt. Because it would do so much for your mental health. Like,
Yo, that's what, fam.
like-
It's actually, you see how Scully's not here. It's actually a good thing, bro, because he was going through madness. He was listening to songs about nihilism, bro. Like he was going through it because of Arsenal, you know. Jesus Christ, brother, your life is great, you know. But it's going through it because of Arsenal. Quick,
So-
but
Salt.
So-
So SAULT. Salt. Yeah. And I would say Air.
is the track
The Air is a track.
cool?
It's just like a track. It's airy. Literally a dreamy, airy space. It's like Disney, but for the heart and for the years.
Right,
Actually, no.
I hear it. That's a Pixar thing. Man said Pixar thing.
No, but that's the thing. Let me just add to this, yeah, because normally Salt normally do like kind of funkadelic, a bit of jazz.
Oh, I like that stuff.
R&B. But when this album came out, yeah, I was a week late, funny enough. So when I listened to it, I was expecting more of that.
So it caught you by surprise.
A movie soundtrack. I was so surprised. Like their musicality is so next, bro. Like we have to invest in them, bro.
Nice.
Sorry, say no more.
I'll shout Bella. Bella is back.
Prototype.
Very, very nice. I'm just happy Bella is back.
She's so toxic, man. I love her. You fell in love with a prototype. All right, cool. All right, fine. Okay.
Any more tracks?
Mine's definitely Avelino and my Mercedes Coupe.
Nice.
That's just a good track to drive around, man. And he's doing. You see the sound, the auto tune thing sound. I think he's found his bag now.
Okay.
So yeah. Mercedes Coupe by Avelino, very very good.
Wicked.
Knucks, hide and seek.
Okay, yeah. Good. We can take that one as well. All right then, boys. Shout yourselves out. Where can we find you? That was great, man. I can't lie. Very educated.
I feel like I talked about Kendrick for hours,
After
man.
that, man, that was
Like,
sick.
Kendrick. Yeah.
Where can we find you? What's going on?
Ooh, with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
no, you got you two. They know us.
Yeah. So
We've been here.
Instagram, Jude Blair Yorson. Yeah, man. That's me right now.
Wicked.
Couldn't find me on a building site.
He's George, in it. He's a bat. He's George, in it. He's a bat. And
That's it.
yeah, man. And you know me and Rob's thing already, man. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Tracks and Tactics. Subscribe, like, share. The boys.
Peace.